Welcome one, welcome all to the steeziest channel of them all. It's Nick and Mitch back with another episode of Après STEEP. You already know we have all of your news from the mountains this week, and for our main topic, we're going to be discussing something really sick. I don't want to give it away.
Hey, it's in the title.
Well, okay. So yeah, that's going to be the main topic. We'll see you there in just a sec. It's Après STEEP, episode 10. Well, we are all still patiently awaiting another tweet from Riders Republic with the rest of our horoscopes. Hey, we're waiting on Taurus over here, and I am waiting on Scorpio, so let's get on it. We need to know what is in store for us in these next coming days. Well, anyway, we still have Check My Steez news for you. Event number 2 taking place at Windy Bergstrand in Alaska. Those submissions close tonight at midnight, 11:59 to be precise. So be sure to get your videos in before the end of the night. We will, of course, have that winner to announce shortly, but you can stay up to date on the Check My Steez Discord for their announcement, plus info on the next event.
And the third edition of Shred This Spot submissions close tomorrow at midnight, so make sure to get your submissions in. This location is taking place in Kitchik, Alaska, and the winner gets some exclusive Shred This Spot stickers.
And finally, in the world of the Tartiflette Games Season 2, snowboard slopestyle submissions are officially open as of this past Sunday, so be sure to check the channel after you're done watching this one. To get an idea of what we are looking for, Mitch uploaded the rules and info along with an example run. And of course, you can send those submissions to us over on nickandmitch.com. You still have some time to perfect your run, so don't feel pressured just yet. We're giving you a decent amount of time, so take your time, make sure they are steezy, make sure they are clean as a whistle. We cannot wait to see what you guys throw down.
And a huge shout out goes out to the man Steep for crossing 80,000 subscribers this weekend. Congrats on that explosive growth. And right now, Social Blade has you projected to hit 100,000 subscribers in just 119 days.
Get it, buddy!
That's going to be June 29th. So a question for everyone. What's going to come first? Riders Republic or Steep's 100K reaction video? And just in case you guys were wondering about our projections, you don't have to worry because we are expected to hit 100,000 subscribers on March 13th, 2025. So we'll be a little bit older, but hopefully Riders Republic will still be kicking.
Well, speak of kicking, Sofex is kicking up the heat with some incredible ski and snowboard designs based off of Riders Republic. He posted these in our Discord not too long ago, and Mitch, we just haven't given it enough time. I think they got lost in the sauce for a second, but they're here today, and we are going to be reviewing every piece of Sofex's Riders Republic kit loadout? I don't know. Collection. There it is.
Yeah, he put together some incredible concepts, and somehow I just forgot to bring it up last week in the Riders Roundup, but don't worry, we're giving you a main topic. And at the end of this, we are going to have an super unofficial Riders Republic ski and snowboard design competition. So I have templates for you. We'll have a photo album, but we'll discuss all of that after.
So I want to start out by just saying, if you're not following Sofex already on Instagram, get on it today. You can find him at Sofex_1 over on Instagram, and that's where we're pulling these images from. We're going to be going in the order that they were posted on Instagram. So starting up top with those blue transitioning to yellow skis with those Rider Republic logos up on the toes. Man, is that nice.
Ooh, baby, looks like he's dipping those tips in just a little bit of honey.
I love this dot pattern that he has going on here. It just reminds me of old school, well, not old school, they still make them, but comic books. You know, as a kid growing up reading comic books and all of that pixel dot artwork. That's exactly what this is, and I can't get enough of it. So really, these ones have a special place in my heart for that design alone. Not to mention the RR up on the tips. I mean, come on, dude. These ones are just smoking.
You're right, that does look like the newspapers and the comic books, that dot style. I think it's called pointillism in art, but who knows? When's the last time we took art? The next set of skis that he designed are these super dark blue skis with the Riders Republic logo in opposite colors on each side, and I do love these ones.
Yeah, I love the toned down colors on the yellow specifically. That toned down yellow is gorgeous on this dark blue background. I would love to see, like, he gave us this cool stencil design. I would love to see it blown out with a little bit of overspray. Whenever you put a stencil down and you spray paint it, there's typically a little bit of overspray around that design. It's not always as clean as it's first envisioned, but on these skis, I would love to see some spray behind that. I might even throw these into Photoshop myself and add some spray onto them. I really like this, and I think that spray would bring it back to a street level. It's a little sloppy around the edges, but still, you send the message home. Bing, bang, boom, another piece of perfection.
You also got me thinking with that military type font with the spray, you could throw some camo on these or do green on green skis with the Riders Army or something so you can match the trees as you sneak up on some other riders.
Whoa, hold on there, Mitch. Your Pennsylvania's showing there. We need some real tech, some real tree camo on these skis. Well, the next design is nothing but Hunter's Orange. Yeehaw! No, just kidding. The next design we have is a snowboard with what looks to be a very abstract design with that same rider's color scheme. I don't know about you, but I would really like to see the edge on this snowboard, that metal rail that runs along the entire perimeter of the board, actually be blacked out. I think if you could figure out a way to anodize that metal or whatever so that paint won't chip, I think that would be a hard design choice.
You know what? I think I could fall in love with that black border on the snowboard too. It would give it that cell shaded look, almost like Borderlands, where it's cartoony and then the outline is super well defined. I think if you had that and the right outfit, it would just look insane.
Yeah, I totally agree on you there. I mean, talk about comic book designs. We're talking about cell shading, and we're going to hop back to that comic book dot art design with this next pair of skis. Looks like he took some inspiration from that first pair we looked at, removed that rider's logo, and just neutralized the colors a little more of a gradient spread on this one, but I am still in love with these colors. Oh my gosh, is it time to play this game already? I need it.
Yeah, this sort of bluish green and yellow has been growing on me since they first showed off the Riders Republic logo, but I know these next skis are truly where your heart is. These blue Eat, Sleep, Stees, Repeat skis with the neon letters, just the best.
Oh man, yep, These ones are gorgeous. I will put these on a pair of skis right now without hesitation. I mean, that old diner feel, the red, white, and blue, I know I'm American, but that really doesn't, pull at the heartstrings at all, but holy crap, is it such a strong color scheme. And you might even notice those skis transition from some navy blue up into like a bluish gray. So there's still some action going on behind those neons. Just all around, these ones, they take the cake. These are the best ones of the bunch. Well, it's going to be hard to beat those ones, but let's see if he can do it. We're moving on to another snowboard kit. And again, with that Eat, Sleep, Stees, Repeat in that stenciling, I would love to see some overspray on that. I don't think that these need too much more. Like, what you have is incredible, but if we're going for one more extra element, would love some more overspray or a gradient pattern on that navy bottom, especially if you have the navy top to match. That kind of sounded like I didn't like this design, but buddy, let me tell you, you'd be dead wrong.
Sorry, I've been a little bit lost in these past couple pictures because ever since I saw those skis, I've been looking up how much a custom neon sign would be that says "Eat, Sleep, Steez, Repeat" that I could put behind me because that's the best phrase, and I think that would just be so gorgeous hanging up on a wall.
Well, what'd you find?
Well, in my preliminary look, it would be about $500, so I might have to go for a knockoff or maybe a poster to start off with.
Yeah. Baby steps here.
We'll build up to something like that neon sign in the future, but these next skis are poppin'. They look like some gift wrap you'd find around Christmas time with the same phrase, but going with some blue and yellow coloring. Love the colors here with the lighter blue highlight on the word steez.
These ones remind me of Camox's real life pair of skis. I don't know if you can recall a couple of episodes back when we did real life kit reviews, he had that neon green band that said something about a fridge or the milk is spoiled in the fridge. I forget what it said on those black crows, but this kind of gives me that same feeling of when you're up on the mountain, if you're taking a video, people aren't going to be able to decipher what's on the bottom of your skis. It's only going to be reserved for those friends who are shredding with you that day to take a close, hard look at what's going on down there. Super busy, but the design is clean. I love that you made sure to put some space in between every single line so you have those navy bands striping the entire length. And we're sticking with a similar design here. We're swapping out Eat, Sleep, Steez, Repeat with the Riders Republic logo. Again, proper placement everywhere, leaving tons of open space for that black background to shine through. But boy, oh boy, would this look great with a pair of plaid pants. Like an 80s kind of kit, you know?
Ooh, the plaid pants might be a little bit too much if the skis are popping with this kind of pattern, but you know, I love that eclectic look you're going for up on the mountain. Maybe your shiny pants would match these a bit better.
Nah, dude, I think my shiny pants would go best with this next one. This snowboard, again, with that sexy black border and that tie-dye center. I mean, geez, oh man. You want to talk about some rotations up on a kicker, you pull off anything, it's going to look like 3 times what you actually rotated. You're going to put the crowd in a trance every single time you send it.
This would be perfect for the hippie kit that you could rock in Riders Republic, and it's fitting of the setting too, especially with the western side of the United States. But I would love a ski or snowboard with this kind of pattern on it just for the cool looks in the replays whenever you're doing some spins.
Well, thank you so much to one of our very talented graphic designers in the community, Sofex, pulling out an entire smorgasbord of incredible Riders Republic themed skis and snowboards. Again, you can check these posts out on his Instagram page. Be sure to go and give this post a like once you're done here. And Mitch, I believe we're running a contest for some more of the same, right?
Yeah, after Sofex posted these incredible pictures, I saw a couple people wanted to try and get some designs, and so we're going to open up a photo album just like the real life kit review, and I've thrown in 2 blank templates, one for snowboard, one for skis, so you can take those, color them in by hand or on the computer, however you want to, come up with some really cool designs, and then submit them back to that photo album. We'll probably leave it running for a couple of weeks, and then we will discuss and show off everyone's beautiful artwork.
Are we allowed to participate in this? Because I think I might want to try my hand at some of these boards.
Why not? I mean, it's not an official contest in any way, so design whatever you would like. I can't wait to see what your twisted mind comes up with. And who knows, maybe Riders Republic will watch that video at some point and maybe pick one of those designs, but most likely not.
Yeah, I got some ideas that are cooking that riders might want to pick up, but we'll see. I'm sure one of you will be able to blow my designs out of the water. One more big thank you to Sofex for this week's main topic. And with that, it's time for the Riders Roundup. This week's weekly challenge was Wipeout. We challenged you guys to take a picture of your rider absolutely eating it. And just as always, Yins came through.
Well, I'll start off with my pick this week, and it's gonna go to Skizzle's photo of the person in the green jacket. They're just having such a rough day up on the mountain, their legs bending at such a weird angle. Must have glitched a little bit, but that's going to be quite the painful wipeout, and their head just pressed against that rock, and you can see one of the skis falling down in the background.
Yeah, that right boot just said, nope, I'm done. Just quit working and bent that leg in half. Oh my God, that shin is nothing but sawdust. So for my pick, I'm going to have to go with Joker once again with this wipeout in Alaska right next to the telephone pole. It looks like he had to bail, clearly lost his skis on this run. I don't know if his rider is going to clip this light or miss it Matrix style. But regardless, it looks like he is not having a great time today, and he is going to be feeling that fall once he finally makes it back down to the ground.
And in honor of the slopestyle competition opening up, next week's weekly challenge will be themed around pics in the terrain park. You have until this Saturday at around midnight to submit those photos into the album, which is linked down below. Already have quite a few, and you can pick any terrain park in the game.
That one's going to be absolutely awesome. Any sport, any spot, just make sure it is in a park and make sure it is your absolute best work. Cannot wait to see the pictures rolling in. Mitch has already said that this one has already blown out the number of submissions versus this week's wipeout. So we're going to have plenty to discuss during next week's weekly challenge. Moving on in the roundup, we have some gorgeous pictures from both Unpen and Steepest Legend. We're going to give those a bit of airtime right now so you can soak in all of this majesty. Both of these are top tier.
Yeah, those are both very good uses of the ambiance in the game. They just, I don't know, they convey a lot of emotion with the colors. That's about as artsy as I can get. In the self-promo channel, we also have trailers for Pancake's Sunset edit and Steepest Legends Learning to Fly edit, both of which should be coming soon, so you can go check those out.
And finally, another one of the community's graphic designers, Flare, is come out with some vector art for some community members. This one on screen right now is a picture of Bean, and he absolutely knocked this one out of the park. Now, I don't want to be that guy, but Flare, if you find any pictures or screen grabs from TFG and you feel like doing some vector art for Nick and Mitch, this stuff is good. Like, I haven't seen vector art this good in a hot second, so if you have any place in your heart to do some artwork for us, we would greatly appreciate it. And of course, if there's a fee, we can foot that bill. Bill it to Mitch.
It's on the companies tab whenever we get that first YouTube check in about 6 or so months, so might be a little bit. But Flare also did say his DMs are open for commission, so why don't you just send him a message, Nick?
Yeah, I could do that, but I know he's watching, so he's gonna hear it either way. Flare, I'll DM you.
It might be a while before that DM arrives, so if he doesn't message you, I'll message you.
Yeah, we'll get around to it eventually. Thank you so much for watching episode 10 of Après STEEP. As always, stay tuned to the channel for breaking news. If Riders Republic ever decides to announce anything, you know that we will be the #1 place to get that news in video form just minutes after it releases.
Yeah, we have posts on YouTube every Wednesday and every Sunday, and then every so often on random days whenever we get something else done. We also have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have Twitch. Those last two we haven't used in a little bit, but who knows, we might pop on back at some point. And Nick set up a link tree with a bunch of other links that he likes to add to every day.
Yeah, so go and give that link tree a click. That is a one-stop shop if you are looking to compete in TFG. We have every single piece of information that you would need on that link tree. You might be able to find it down below in the description, but you can definitely find it over on Instagram at NickandMitchYT. So be sure to go and give that some love. Looks like not a lot of people are clicking that link, but it's a pretty good resource. Just saying. Someone please look at the stuff that I'm doing for this channel.
We also have a Discord server you can join down below,
yeah.
where we have different channels about STEEP, different topics to discuss, places where you can submit your stuff to self-promote, and some of it we even show on this show. And remember to get in your ski and snowboard designs in the photo album link down below, and your slope style snowboard runs, which will be due on March 14th.
Cannot wait for all of those submissions to be in by the 14th. This one is going to rock the house. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in for episode 10. We will see you same place, same time next week for episode 11. Stay steezy. I'm Nick.
And I'm Mitch.
And we'll see yins on the slopes.